Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at the worst thing a student has done. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. A different type of bad. I was a teacher at a poor inner city school. I had a lot of wonderful students, but some difficult ones. One was the worst, clearly bright but was always sleeping through class and acting up and never doing homework. I lived about 30 minutes away. One night I stopped by the local Wawa after a night out with friends. It was at least 11:30 p.m. and I was already dreading the early morning drive to school. And who should be checking me out but my own problem student? He was working late to make money for his family and then getting home at 1 a.m. or later before heading into school on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. He was a smart kid, really smart. I hope things worked out for him, but I can't help but wonder what would have happened if he'd been allowed to have a childhood and focus on his education. This one is so sad. Dude, that's so sad. Seriously, kids having the responsibilities of adults, that's always the saddest. Like, I swear, don't have kids if you can't even provide for them. You're making them provide for you. That's crazy. He must feel so freaking sad as well, being able to like witness his friends do all the kid stuff while he can't even go home and just relax and just like ride his bike and like play games, you know. He has to go to work after school. That's freaking crazy. Stabbed another student in the back of the head with a pencil. Went right in at the base of the skull. Luckily, it didn't hit anything important and just needed 3 stitches. But it was deep enough that it stayed in before the doctors took it out. Why would that kid do that? They literally just tried to murder another kid. That kid literally has issues. When they grow up, I'm gonna be scared. There was a loud pop and a flash in the back corner of the classroom. I asked the student sitting there what happened. She said it was firecrackers. I sent her to the office. While she was still in the office, I realized the electrical outlets in the room didn't work. At that point, another student fessed up that the student sent to the office had put a pair of scissors in the outlet. I'm not sure why that student thought it was better to lie and claim she was doing fireworks inside the school. What the hell? I mean, luckily nothing happened to them, but like, how are you so dumb to do that? A female 15-year-old student pulled out a used tampon from her vagina during class and chucked it on my colleague's face, telling her to shut up. That's nasty, and she do be crazy. What the hell? When I was teaching preschool, I had a little girl between 3 to 4 walk up to another girl who was sitting on the rug reading a book, grab her by the hair and slam her head into the wall. They hadn't been interacting in any way prior. When I asked her why she did it, she said she wanted her to know it hurts. What? Why? Like, why though? Is that how her parents have been treating her? I think that's the first thing I think about is the parents. Like, why the heck is your kid like that? Because you don't just go up randomly to someone and try to smack the head into the wall. I was talking to a kid about Pokemon one day during the lunchtime. I'm the band director and a lot of band kids come to the band room for lunch. We were having a good time. He's a great tuba player and I tell him I can't wait to see him tomorrow. He took a rope and hung himself in the last period of the day by kicking a desk out from under him. Luckily, the teacher he was with was able to somehow get to him. But I ran down in time hearing the screaming and was in time to see him hanging there as others tried to spoil him enough to keep him from dying. Kid was gunned down, but that was awful. It's so hard to tell sometimes, even when you're right there with them before they try it. Wow, a kid doing that. What the hell are they going through at home? You know, kids are supposed to be like full of life, you know. They're supposed to be like happy and just running around. But like the fact that this kid thinks life is just nothing more and they just want to take their own life, that's so sad. My favorite teacher in high school was a very kind and lenient man. Do your work, be respectful and follow the major school rules and you and him would be cool. The one thing that would seem minor but that he was very strict about was taking any medication in any way, shape or form in his classroom. One day I needed to take some Advil for cramps and asked to take it. He said I needed to go to the nurse for permission. I ended up asking him why he's so strict on it. It turns out he had a student pass out in class one day at his former school. He tried to wake her up and called the nurse, but she wouldn't wake up. They called 911 and by the time they got there, she died of an overdose on narcotics she took in the bathroom that she had hidden in a Tylenol bottle. I don't know how he went back to teaching after that. But that's not even his fault. That's so sad, man. He just witnessed all that. Yo, a kid dying in your classroom. Oh my gosh. I understand why he feels the way he feels though, because he felt like he probably could have saved her if he went up to her earlier and found her earlier, right? Damn. Tripped a pregnant teacher on purpose. She later miscarried. No freaking way, dude. Dude, oh my god, I don't even know what I would do, man. It gets very hot here in the warmer months, and so the school put out those big containers for water for everyone. Well, one student was caught peeing into a bag and dumping it into the containers. That's nasty. Why? Why? Yeah, I don't trust kids. If a kid gives you something to eat, you don't know what they've been doing with that. My wife is an elementary teacher and has a kid this year that likes to slip under the desk and lick toes. And they all think he will grow up to be a creeper. I mean, he already is one. Yo, what the heck is this psycho behavior as a kid? Huh? Saw a very sweet 16-year-old girl I taught for 5 years being strangled by her boyfriend in the hallway at school. I was fuming and he got very aggressive with me, yelling in my face that it was just a joke and I should chill. As a woman, I also felt really intimidated by this teenage boy. I passed it on to the safeguarding team and I'm not sure how they dealt with it, but I know the girl defended him. He got expelled for something else a few weeks later and she told me they broke up when he was gone, but I still worry about what kinds of relationships she's going to have in the future if she thought this behavior was acceptable. She deserves so much better. Dude, that's so sad. I feel like nowadays kids are just okay with like this kind of behavior. Like, how do you feel like someone strangling you is a joke? It's not a joke, man. Well, that's it for the video. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.